Good morning, you guys. Welcome in. Let's get ourselves positioned. I brought things up a little bit higher today than usual. We're going to go ahead and get started. I want to make a frosty background before we start, though, so it's not just white. Happy, excuse me, happy day 139. We're almost to 140 days, you guys. I have one page left in this book. Tomorrow, or actually, is it today? Today is the last day of this sketchbook. We have no more pages after this, you guys. And I am okay with that. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out together. Together, guys, we'll figure it out. If you're just joining in, I'm just making a background right now, just a frosty background with the silver. Just a frosty background with the silver. To start. I always like when the page is like shiny. I'm like, ooh, there's more to it. So it can look one way, but then when you turn it to like particular angles, it looks a whole nother way. So like there's always some kind of magic that's like in most of my art. And all of my art, to be honest. To be honest. Let me just smooth it out. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. You almost lost ourselves there. Oh, we're back. Hi, Jose. Good morning. My name is Marvelous Marva. My name, period, is Marva, but I call myself Marvelous Marva. And looks like you must be new here, friend. So if you are new, go ahead and subscribe. I show up every morning here on YouTube live, and I paint. Lately I've been painting. I started this doing the 100 or the 15-minute art challenge, and I just kept going, and here I am. It's the weirdest star I've ever made. Don't ask what that was. I have no idea. I think I was distracted because my phone had the notification there. So let's try to fix the star. I know I want to make a star. Okay. Not exactly sure. But we're going to keep going. I also needed to turn on my do not disturb on my phone, so thank you guys for waiting for a second there. That notification reminded me. It's when the world starts waking up and messaging, I'm like, you know how notifications go. If you want your phone to be quiet, you gotta like actually make it quiet. Otherwise, as soon as the world wakes up, it starts to get loud. Who can tell what we're painting today? Clearly we're painting a star. Maybe we do another one over here. Something simple. Today is going to be a very fun day. We got a lot of things going on. I'm particularly excited. What things, you ask? Well, yeah, what things? um, I think there's a farmer's market going on. I'm excited about that. I love a good farmer's market. And maybe some gym. I love going to the gym. And maybe I don't know what else. Some yummy foods and stuff. It's going to be a good day. I just know that. I'm going to go back in with another brush because this brush is getting on my nerves. That brush is getting on my nerves. I know it didn't do anything, but it's kind of fat. And I need something just a little bit smaller. I haven't used red in so long, you guys. Only red I have is this watercolor red. So I was like, let me just pour out a big glop of it, and I probably should buy myself some new paint soon. It's probably time for all that because now that we're on our last page, we've gone 60 days of painting in the same book every single morning, you guys. Thank you for the likes and the thumbs ups, by the way. Y'all know I like when y'all are here with me. Okay. Yeah, this brush is way better for what I'm trying to do. Very good, very good. Let's fill it in now with this yummy red. I think this is crimson red. I wasn't lying to y'all. I am gonna go live tomorrow and be on camera. I'm trying to say no pressure to myself. I thought about it for a long time this morning when I was still in bed. I was like, I told them I'm gonna do that thing whenever we get to the last page. Not tomorrow. Wait. Is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow because today's the last page. Y'all see, I'm a little bit nervous. I have not gone live with like me being on the camera, so y'all give me some grace tomorrow. Don't come for me, okay? I'm just a girl, literally. I'm a girl. I'm some kids' mom. Well, some adults' mom. I'm also some kids' grandma. I know it doesn't sound like I could be a grandma, but I am. Granted, I'm a young mom, so I did start very early. But still. Hi, Milena. Oh, thank you. I love all the emojis that you use. I love using emojis. Some people be like, ugh, why are they talking with emojis? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? It just adds character. It makes things sound more whimsy or like feel more whimsy or delivery. If you're new here, anyone who is watching, make sure that you guys subscribe. I try to say that at least once every episode, every day, because it's a good practice and it does help. And because I say it, I feel like my channel has grown because I used to not say it, and I don't think that people didn't want to subscribe. I think that people just wasn't thinking about it. So when you remind a person, then they're like, oh yeah, I would like to see them again. Oh, they actually do show up every day? Okay, yeah. I want to be somewhere where things feel consistent and where they create a vibe. It's not negative over here. Sometimes I have moments where, I am going through negative experiences, but I don't let it overtake me. I just paint it out and we process together in real time. Those who have subscribed already and been here with me for a while, y'all know. Y'all know how we get down around here. We are not bypassing our emotions, and we're not so focused on them all the time either. Most of the time, I have music playing in my head. I'm one of those people that could just start dancing out of nowhere because a song is playing and it's playing so loud, and I might start singing that song out loud too because it just gets so intense. So there's nothing but a lot of joy here and a lot of real. A lot of real. Trying to enjoy being alive, enjoying this experience, and not overthinking it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink your experience of being alive. But think about it too. Because what are we really doing here, guys? I like that I'm starting to interact with more people that are like, yeah, what are we doing here? And then after we think that, then we're like, all right, now how can we make it better while we're here? We're just like bolding out the star, the background of it. I have to put thick chunks of paint, of this pink, in order for it to really stand out because this paint is thin as heck. Anybody else like puff paint growing up? If you're a 90s kid, let me know. The 90s, yeah, if you were a 90s kid, let me know. I love puff paint. It was amazing. I actually did use it on shirts and make designs and stuff. This is not puff paint, but it does give the same feel of being like 3D, where you touch it and there's something to it. It's not just a flat part. Okay. Now, that pink is looking good. I'm going to give it an opportunity to dry some and come over here to the other star. And then we're going to fill out the background. Y'all know how I love to fill out a background. Which brush should I use? Definitely not that one. I guess I'll use that one that I used in the beginning. This one right here. Because I I want to darken up this star over here. Wow. That would have been like, ooh. Okay. Now, let's start to fill out our background. Maybe I mix a little of the silver with the pink. Frosting. Okay. Other colors that we have here, remember, is the orange. This is like an orange or like a salmon kind of color. Yesterday I used a lot of colors. I felt like dizzy by the end of it. I was like, oof. I think sometimes it's better for me to just like have just a couple, or to just do the blind box, because when I do the blind box of picking my colors, then it seems to just come together just right. Just right. So yeah, anyone who's new here, if you've not been here before, my name is Marvelous Marva. Go ahead and subscribe, because I'm gonna be coming like live myself on camera soon, potentially tomorrow. I know it sounds like dread, but I'm nervous. I'm a real person. I'm allowed to be nervous, you know? I think we should put a spiral in here. I'm gonna still do it though. Even though I'm nervous, I'm still gonna show up, so that part. I'm gonna sit back with a blunt. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. I got that apron. I'm really excited, you guys. I really am. I know y'all get it, because whenever you're starting something new, it's always like, I kind of like the way it just looks like that, but I still want that spiral up in there. Oh yeah, I got the red. Let's put the red first. Now that song's in my head, y'all, because I started it. I'ma sit back with a blunt. I don't really know the words to it. I just know that part. Walk from the back to the front. Oh, I want you to strut. Yeah, strut. Pose. Turn. Something like that. Okay. I like those little dots. Unlock those little dots. Let's see if we can mix together these two. That's gonna be a circle. I know I was like, are you okay? It's gonna be a circle. Oh, we'll make another one over here like that. It's kind of got a mixture of all the colors. And now we're gonna go over the outside of that one, and then I think that would conclude our pintura. Los Pintura. I wonder if there's black on this or what. This is an old brush, y'all. I haven't used these short brushes in so long. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's not terrible. And I don't see any other colors coming off. Wow, oh my God. Whew. That was scary. I'm going to fill it in with the smaller brush. Hi, Martin. How are you doing this morning? Martin Herrera Ruiz says, greetings. Milena says, this, period. Jose says, this. Everybody's got something to say. I love you guys so much. Thanks for rocking with me in this fine moment. Do 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 do. The star is going to be cut off over here, right here. Oh, It's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. What a cute star. I'm like, oh, why doesn't this one have any kind of like edge to it? This red is almost like it's giving root, like the deepest red, you know, like an alive red. When it's mixed with this other color. Can you see that? Probably not. You'll hear those pigeons. Today's Sunday. There's no workers outside. People are off of work. The city can sleep in on Sundays if they want to. At least this area. In this area, you can sleep in because there's no work. I just learned recently that in France, they're not allowed to work on the weekends. Like, it's against the law. I love that. I don't know if that's real or not. I saw it on a show. I saw it on, oh, what's that show called I'm watching? Oh, God. I'll figure it out and I'll let y'all know. It'll pop back into my head. Now it's all I can think about, but I can't think of the name. Oh, no. mm. It's a girl who went to France to go work for an acquisition her company in the U.S. became a part of. I think her company's name was ∈ I can remember that, but I can't remember the name of the show. Okay. That's our next star. I like it better with it being outlined like that. I feel like I want to put some silver on like some parts of here. Just so they get to be shiny. How are you guys feeling? Hopefully good and calm. It's a celebration, you guys. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to do to today's art, but I think that we're going to leave it here. I feel pretty satisfied. It's simple, it's gorgeous. It's going to be so shiny. Ooh, I remember I could turn the light on here, flash. Do y'all see the sheen in the page? That was the whole point. That's the whole reason why we painted the paper so that it would be shiny itself. It's nice, right? The camera is definitely not doing justice at all. But this is my hand. This is the art. My hand did this art. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, you guys. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed. We'll be back on tomorrow morning doing the thing, making our art. I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.